Welcome back to Spitball and Sports. We're back all together. Scott's here. Robin will be talking to us when we get to our Power 5 bottom and top. How's it going, Scott?
I was wondering why didn't it.
Not bad. But we're dying to hear because you were in Cincinnati last week. We won't talk about the game on the field till later.
Yeah.
What did you think? What did you think of the whole place, the whole deal? Kentucky, Cincinnati, the stadium.
I stayed in Kentucky, but I was like from the door of the house we're in. It took us 25 minutes to get to the door of the stadium.
Wow.
Walking.
Oh wow!
Jeez. It was awesome. So if you're walking over the bridge, you see there's a practice field. Like right there. It felt like college. But we went over there and went in the stadium. We wanted to see it and to go there later to get the land. And we were going to go around and get stuff. And we're in the store. And the one guy with us, his daughter like Joe Burrow and all those Bengals. So he says, I gotta get. So we're over. We're not going to look at it. We all got built.
Right.
And everybody and kind of chuckling. Sorry. And this guy comes by and kind of walks past us because we're sitting on the floor, right? We're kind of everybody's way. And guy comes walking past, stops, he backs up, and he goes, What the? Are you guys in the Cincinnati store? Like, why are you getting?
Right.
And we're like, oh, yes. And we said, hey, man, the skyline's because we're going to go search it out. Don't waste money. It's watering. It's not worth it. He said, I'm going to tell you where to go. So he sent us. Well, Mally's in the. We stayed there until night. I was. The people that were there. It wasn't all Bills. There was a few. But everybody made it so nice. Everybody. We got completely.
Right.
We were pickleback like 5 hours. Dude, I drank more James than I've ever drank in my life.
Oh wow, that says a lot.
So then we're with this young couple, and they're like, hey, we know where you can go. This Italian restaurant. Italian restaurant. Okay. Yeah, we want to go there. Well, you probably not get like 10 o'clock at night because this is like. The one guy we're with, Gab. He says, "What's the phone number? What's the name of the place?" He takes his cell phone downstairs. He comes back up. He goes, I just called us. We'll be there in half an hour. We get there and said it was a feeling restaurant. They said Joe Burrow the week before. They had like an icon. I felt
right.
You know those deals. And I sat on the menu and I'm like, this is the cheap restaurant I've ever been to. Like I was expecting every meal to be $40 or something. I didn't see anything on like $20.
That's wild.
And I couldn't even finish the meal, dude. It was that much.
Yeah.
I had one of the worst times going away than I've ever had.
Wow. And the stadium was not. You said the stadium experience was great.
I loved it. The stadium was great. It was awesome. And I thought they had it set up that way because I never really. So I thought the stadium would, but they weren't. All the fans prior to it gathered on their own, and each section was orange. Give it a look. The fans did that on their own. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is. They didn't even give out shirts, right? Yeah.
The stadium. Yo, let me just. What goes on the Bills games here is a joke. From what I just saw.
Right.
the crowd was entertained and involved for at least an hour right up to kickoff. Whether singing, downloading QR code and lights, just all kinds of stuff. The stadium food, best I've had. The nacho was expensive.
Oh wow,
dude! I gotta think with all this meat on it. I was expecting expensive. Like this big. Up for the whole game. $13.
Wow. Yeah.
It was good. I loved it. I want to go to my family back next month for vacation or something.
Yeah.
That's how much I like it.
It's a different world than where we're from.
Never felt unsafe in Cincinnati. We were there all night. Walking. In alleys. Never felt uncomfortable once.
That's that would have been like our experience growing up here. Like I never felt, here I never felt unsafe walking anywhere.
Right.
Here being Niagara Falls, New York.
Now you don't want to go to.
No. The place where the street I grew up on, I don't even want to be at.
Oh yeah. It's like Beirut.
Yeah, it's really bad. So that's good. You had a great experience there. I know it would be fun. I
highly recommend either baseball. Because the baseball stadium is a football stadium. There's so much down there, and the people are behind it. It was a culture shock.
Yeah,
honestly, it was. I never met. Staying hello, strangers, and people.
And it's an inexpensive. It would be an inexpensive vacation.
$130 like round trip.
Oh shit, that's beautiful.
Wow.
$130 round trip.
Yep, right out of Niagara.
Oh, even better. Wow.
Yeah, Legion.
That's awesome. That's incredible. No, it's a
45 minutes.
Is it 40? Was it 45?
45 minutes. Yep.
Jesus. 130 is unbelievably good.
Yeah, great experience. Lake was great.
Then, well, we're glad you're back. I mean, God, I don't know if we want to get into them now. I mean, I guess we can, and then later when we talk about the upcoming game, we won't have to break them down.
That the Bills tailgate thing that we had there, was packed. Ketchup was there.
Oh,
I ran into him for a couple minutes, but it was cool. And from the park, we were underneath the bridge, away from the stadium.
Right.
They had a rink for free. Buses would pick us up and drive to the door of the stadium.
Wow.
How common compared to what you have to get to a game.
It's going to be interesting when the new stadium comes up here. How it's, what I mean, when that happens, if there'll be a little, I don't know. Well, think about the positioning of where you were at compared to Orchard Park. You know what I mean? Like it's just a complete.
Well, because Orchard Park is nothing.
Yeah, it's just
there. You're in the middle of downtown.
Yeah,
you're right in the river.
Yeah, it's as nice as like where it's kind of like where the Sabres play. Like that's a perfect location.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we're going to talk about the Bills right now because we will talk about them after when we talk about the Monday night game. All right. So you watched that, and they're sitting now at 5-4. I read some of your stuff on Facebook. You said, but I just want to get what you think and what you're thinking right now.
I said it. Say it again. I have zero that I think he's a captain. Right? Great coach. Turn the culture excellent. But I think he's captain as far as he's good. He's not innovative. He's not our offense is like we're not like Philly teams we should be with. We're predictable. You know?
I got to ask you something. I read some, I'm trying to think, and it was like a reasonable, good source. I just can't remember who it was. They were saying that there's been some kind of info between McDermott wants to run more. And did you hear any of that? That he's like kind of really wants to run the ball.
So I've been on this kick about that. Right? I knew it was happening. And I heard this guy Dorothy a question. And he phrased it in Dorothy to answer to pretty much say Sean's going into the offense because he wants to run pop.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why they want to do it. And it will make sense, but it's killing him. Because he knows the defense so bad that if the offense works,
right,
that defense is slaughtered.
Yeah.
I'm gotta be what it is. Because it doesn't make sense.
Right. It made
that offense tempo. Score. You do this. It's I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, that first drive against Cincinnati, it was pretty easy looking. You know,
they keep going on.
Yeah.
They don't have the players for the offensive line guys off that long. Josh starts hopping. I was hopping. And now he's not going to speed and holding the ball too long and forcing it. Right? And throwing interceptions. Does every week.
It's now they're dealing with some injuries, like you said, because I think I don't know if Hyde's going to play. I don't know if the other.
I doubt it.
Who's the other?
I don't think he's playing.
The one corner, number 47. Is that who it is? Is he the corner? I think so.
Talking about Dane Jackson?
No, what the hell's his name? I wrote it down. Damn it. Hold on.
Terrell Bernard?
Him and Benford, I think are kind of.
Yeah, Benford. Is he going? I think they said.
Yeah.
So I doubt he could go by. Well, he now he's practice. They're not going to let him play.
And I will tell you, it makes sense though that he's afraid. I guess you want to control the clock. I get it.
He's trying to keep us off the field, man. And it's not working.
Because
it's obvious.
Yeah, and we know Von Miller's not himself. I mean, he's not even
close.
So
should he even
yeah, right. He maybe shouldn't even have bothered. Right, I know. I mean, next year they're probably they're gonna have to try. I wonder what they can do with him next year. If there's any way you can scoot him out anyhow. I
don't know.
You almost hope he'd retire. You'd almost hope he'd retire. And the only reason I say that is the injury. You know how that is. This is 2 in a row, right? On the knee.
I don't know. Him being good.
Yeah, because it's hard to watch because he can cut around the corner. You know how he is, and you can just see him just go one direction. It's just straight. And
I'm like, where's that classic dip?
Can't do it. Yeah, he just because there's sometimes he looked like he was parallel to the ground. Like, you know what I mean? Like weirdly, he would be able to cut around the corner. I don't know. It's
and listen, man, White wasn't injured. He was not he used to.
Yeah.
I'm injury change that guy.
Yeah.
His personality, right? He used to seek out the joke and laugh. Never does it anymore. You never see him.
Yeah.
I'm like this kid's tired.
It will be interesting the offseason when we get to that, pending where they end up, the changes that Brandon Beane will make. Because I'm assuming he knows he's going to have to.
He's got to get rid of Foyer and Hyde.
Yeah.
Well, Foyer's only at 1 year, right? So Hyde's probably gone. Got a lot of players.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got work to do, but there's still
a lot of work.
You know, we'll talk about the game coming up because that's an interesting one.
It is.
Why don't we do this as we're hold on? Let me get I make these things. I meant. All right. We got a top 5 and a bottom 5 to deal with. And Robin, when you're ready, you can chime in with us.
I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay. Scott, let's go. Well, the Bears won last night. Hooray. And that was kind of a big win because they give themselves the first pick overall right now. So kind of.
Oh yeah,
that was a good win.
I
watched some of the game.
Yeah, Bajent is fun. I mean, no doubt, he's a fun quarter. You know, he's what he is. He didn't make any mistakes like he did against the Chargers, so that was good. My number 32 worst team is Carolina. I don't think we can. Right? There'd be no argument.
Yeah.
Robin, you don't have Carolina as your worst team, or do you?
I do not.
Who do you got?
Arizona.
Well, I do have Arizona 31.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess Apple, whatever. Yeah.
One man.
Yeah, you can flip them. And I guess for Arizona this week, I think we see Kyler Murray back and James Conner back. But Kyler Murray's interesting, right? Him coming back. I'm curious.
Yeah.
What that Yeah, it's interesting to me. All right, so we have now. I got number 30. I got the Bears. They moved up 2 spots for me. They went from number 32 and they jumped to 30. Robin, who do you have?
I have number 30. I have the Giants.
Robin?
I got the Giants.
You got the Giants at 30?
Yeah.
And it's funny, I have the Giants at 29.
You're
You're
terrible.
terrible.
They are terrible. And now they got DeVito playing.
I know.
Jones.
Yeah. Wow. He's becoming Garoppolo, it seems. You know, unfortunately.
Looks
for
Looks
Daniel.
that way.
Yeah.
Well, who do you have? All right, so you guys who do you have at 29?
Patriots.
I have the Patriots.
You both have the Patriots. Okay. I have the Patriots at 28. Who do you guys have at 28?
I
I got the Bears.
You got the Bears. Okay. And who do you
I have the Commanders.
You have the Commanders at 28. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, there's our bottom 5. I think we're pretty close. We're pretty much right on. This is going to be interesting. The top 5. This is hard. This has been very hard all year because I really think no one has really, even though the Eagles are 8-1, they haven't, even listening to Jason Kelsey last night, he admits they just aren't dominating anyone. You know, it isn't like they did do it.
Right.
Dallas was a good win, but my number 5 team is the Lions at 6-2. What do you guys?
How can you not go 5?
Robin, who do you have at 5?
I've got a tie between the Lions and the Jaguars.
Lions, Jaguars. Okay. All right. That's what you have at the bottom. All right. Number 4 for me is the Chiefs.
Same.
Same for Scott. You?
49ers.
49ers there? All right. I don't even have them in my top 5, by the way, in my top 5.
Yeah.
Number 3, I got Jacksonville.
I have Jacksonville.
Robin?
I have the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are 3 for you. Okay.
Remember how much I
told
Jacksonville?
Yes. Just as
Told
much,
everybody
just as much as I was saying this about number 2, so I have to apologize to them. I got the Ravens at number 2.
Same.
My
I
goodness.
also have the Ravens.
Dude.
I
No
mean,
faith.
yeah. But we'll see playoff time.
OBJ is
Yeah, they didn't even need them.
Lamar
Jackson.
I'm
dude.
Yeah, I was wrong too.
Not
Not hurt either.
Their defenses played incredibly
I was
well.
right.
Yeah, you were right. What's that, Scott?
My
My
dog.
dog.
Oh,
Marking
Marking it.
oh. And number 1, do we all have the Eagles?
Yes.
I guess. Okay, we all got the Eagles at 8-1. I mean, big win. Nice win against Dallas.
Marking.
Nice win against Dallas last week. That was a good one. They still haven't played their best game yet, or if they can get to it, if there's another level or whatever.
But see, Go on.
Oh, you sound good. Wow.
Thanks. I
I don't know what's happening.
Hold
I
on.
don't know. For some reason, though, your audio sounds great.
Charlie sent me a message.
Hold on.
Izzy, I don't know if we can do anything. There's not much we can. You can tell.
No,
them.
I know.
I know what happened.
No, it's okay. You can tell them.
It switches my
My camera on me.
We're having a StreamYard issue. You can let him know.
It switches my camera, and then I have the camera blocked with the
The
camera.
camera.
That's why it
That's
goes
why it
black.
goes black.
Yeah.
But the
But the
scary thing about
Philly
Philly is
is
even
even
though
they're not playing phenomenal,
they're
they're
winning
the games they're supposed to win.
Yeah.
That's what
That's what
championship
championship
teams do.
teams do.
I think
I
they're
think they're
going to
going to
win
win
the
the
whole
whole
thing.
thing.
They keep
They
playing
keep playing like
this,
this,
and
how they're going to get denied.
Me neither. I don't see how they could either. They got everything you could want.
They have the
They have
most
the most
all-around
solid team.
Yeah. Such a good
To me.
offensive line. I mean, Kelsey's unbelievable. I mean, really, the best center in the league, I guess. And
Absolutely, man.
you know, they're awfully good. All right, so there's our top 5, our bottom 5. And real quick before we get into making money, Jim Harbaugh has been banned for 3 games by the NCAA for some sign stealing. But he can go to practice still and other football activities. So that means he will miss Penn State this week, I think Wisconsin, and then Ohio State. But he still practices with the team. So I don't know if it's going to make that big of a difference, honestly. I'm hoping, though, Scott and Robin, that this pushes him to Chicago. Because last year he almost went to the Vikings. He went and he did interview with them and came close. I'm hoping the Bears bring him in.
Now, what's this?
I heard
they were
trying to rush the contract extension now.
Yeah, and they took it away, I guess, the contract extension.
Really?
Yeah, they took it back. So that's what makes me feel
What's
like
that
all about?
it must have been this. Maybe this.
Yeah, but they were
right in the middle of it.
I know. He's gonna leave. I don't know. Here, I was talking to somebody last night about him, and every year he tries to get in the NFL again. So I wouldn't give him. I'd be concerned to give him a bit because he's gonna leave. I think he leaves. He wanted Minnesota badly, and
he
He
did.
did.
I know he
interviewed, right?
yeah, and I guess he wanted it pretty badly. And I really think if Chicago's available, it just goes right in line with how he is. You know, he played for Michigan. It just seems like, and I think he would change as much. I just remember what he did with Kaepernick and how he changed the 49ers. The Bears need that badly. You know, you talk about what McDermott did. The Bears need that very badly. They need to change the whole way they think. And Harbaugh might be crazy enough to do it. You know, then he'll probably wear out his welcome, but give him 5 years, you know. I think that's what happened.
He won't care.
Yeah, no. But he'll love it there. They'll love him and it'll be perfect. So that's it on that note. Why don't we do this? Hold on, Scott. Let's do this now, because once again I make it and I always forget to put it on, and the problem is I can't find it half the time. All right, guys, we're going to try to make you money. Here's our stats. Last week we had a nice week. We were 5-1 in the NFL. We're 37-21 against the spread. That is pretty strong.
Yeah.
And college football, we're 22-12. Last week we didn't have a great week. We were 1-2. We were 1-2 last week. So that's our numbers there against the spread. Guys, why don't we get right into 9:30? I guess we're in Germany. The 4-5 Colts take on the 2-7 Patriots. The Colts are -2. Does anybody? What do you think about a nice early morning? You think the Colts maybe can? I don't know. I hate this game. What do you guys?
I like
think?
the Patriots
plus 4.
I kind of was thinking that myself. I was I think that I was kind of thinking that myself. You know, honestly.
I think Bill's going to bury Minshew.
I hope it goes to 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it went to 3.
I think I do like the Patriots, though, and everyone's going to bet the game. And if we're going to bet it, I like New England as well. So why don't we give out New England?
I think it was
3.
It went to 2.
Went to 2.
This is a perfect game for New England to win.
Yeah.
And look, they beat who'd they beat? They beat Buffalo, and who else did they beat? I can't remember, but they've beaten 2 good teams. I think they almost beat Philadelphia opening day. Came off.
It was
San Diego, wasn't it?
Could have been them bums, but. New England is odd, right? So I like New England for that early morning. I still can't believe they played Kansas City, Miami, and Germany. I still can't believe that game was played there. That is the dumbest.
That was wild.
I got up and watched it.
Oh, we did too, and
That was a great game.
I'm watching the Bears. I mean, throw the Bears and the whoever it was last week over there. You got to put that. I know what they're trying to do, but oh my God! There were so many games last week that could have been that were really good ones, and instead, you do that in Germany. It just made no sense. All right, off of that 1 p.m. game. Our first one up is Tennessee at 3-5. They are +1 that I have it at Tampa, who is as well 3-5. And I think we have Will Levis will be the quarterback for the Titans. I think this is a pass for me. I don't know if I can figure out anything I like here.
I like both those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I can't pick
it.
Yeah, I think
I wouldn't touch it.
I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna, and I don't even know. I think Tennessee. I don't know. So I think Tennessee should be better. These teams are very similar, right? They feel,
That's what I mean.
really the same. Here's a good game though at 1:00. This could have been a primetime game. Probably could have put it on Monday Night Football. The 49ers at 5-3 at Jacksonville 6-2. I have it.
What a big
Am I
game
wrong
that is.
here? Is San Francisco -3?
Yeah.
Ooh. Coming cross country. I like
Jacksonville all day.
Yeah, me too.
I like Jacksonville.
I like Jacksonville on the money line.
I do too. I would give them. Why not? Why not? They definitely could win this game.
Yeah.
Is Purdy? He's there. And
Look
all
at
that.
what they're winning.
They're winning.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
Very.
Those receivers
Those receivers are not that great.
No, Calvin Ridley's doing nothing this year.
Right.
Right.
0.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne, the whole group is doing. And they got a good defense.
Yeah.
And I love Doug Peterson. I wish he was the coach of the. I mean, you could have him in Buffalo. You could have him in Chicago. You have many.
I'd love to have Peterson.
Yeah. So let's give out Jacksonville. That feels good to me. And money line could work.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Next game. We have the New Orleans Saints, who are 5-4 at Minnesota with the rocket scientist Joshua Dobbs. And the Saints are -3. The guy's a rocket scientist. It's unbelievable how smart.
That guy's
That
a machine.
Yeah.
I
watched part of it,
and then I
and then
caught the end of
caught
it.
the end of it.
And it's
So I was
Jefferson.
So I was walking around
Morgan,
Kentucky,
Yeah.
and I had
and
the
I
same
had the same
issue
issue
you
you
had.
have.
So
So
because
because
I'm so close to
to
Ohio,
Oh yeah.
and I'm in
and I'm in
Kentucky,
Kentucky,
even though
even though
they're
they're both
both
legal
for
for
gambling,
gambling,
I was
I was
bouncing, and it
and it wouldn't let me bet.
Oh.
I'm
I'm
wandering
wandering
around
around like this,
like the
Right.
the
AT&T
AT&T guy,
the
the
T-Mobile
T-Mobile
guy,
guy.
Yeah.
you know.
You know,
It sucked.
Every week.
And
yeah.
look,
and
listen,
listen,
I put in a bet. There was a free
There
bet
was
I
a free
had,
bet I had,
and I went.
and
I didn't
I
think
didn't think that I got signal, so I just went back to the house.
Well, it went through,
Well, it went through,
and
and
it was the
it
only
was
bet
the
that
only
I
bet
won.
that I won.
I won
I
$100.
won $100.
Oh, nice.
$5 bet.
$5 bet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I would
I
have
would have
won
won
800
$800
if Dalton
if
Kincaid
Dalton
would
Kincaid would
have
have
caught a
got a
touchdown.
touchdown.
That's all I needed.
That's all I needed.
I had four
I had
guys,
four guys and a
touchdown.
touchdown pass.
And all you need and he looked so good. He played so. He's been good. There's a
Look how many
positive.
Look how many
Yeah.
catches he had.
Yeah,
If he wouldn't
If he
have
wouldn't have
fumbled,
fumbled,
yeah, that was tough.
They were-
he was about to have a
touchdown.
touchdown.
I agree. Yeah, the fumble was
They
tough.
were
You could see
They
it.
were feeding him.
They found a good one. They found a good
Oh,
one.
he's
in there.
Oh, he's
Dude, I'm
awesome, dude. I'm
glad he's on our
glad
team.
he's on our team.
Yeah, he's a good one for sure. I mean that's you can't man. And there was I'll say this. It was a good draft for tight ends too. You got that guy in the Raiders who isn't bad from Notre
There's
Dame.
a lot of guys.
There's a lot of guys performing.
Which is weird because tight ends usually don't out of the gate.
Right.
You know, like,
Right.
You know what? If
You
you
know what? If you want
one of the top
one of
two
the top
hit,
two hit.
Do you think Minnesota is a good play here? +3 at home against New Orleans. I don't know if Jefferson
Yeah,
could be.
I
Yeah,
honestly
I honestly
think
think
Josh
Josh
Dobbs
Dobbs
is
is
better
better than
Carr.
Carr.
I think he is
But
too.
Taysom
But
Hill,
Taysom Hill,
gotta bet him.
gotta bet him to score a touchdown.
Yeah, he's another one now. All of a sudden,
Scores
yeah,
every
He
week.
scores every week.
every week. Him and McCaffrey.
Yeah.
You know who
I-
else?
You know who else is a machine?
Who's that?
Zach Moss.
Zach Moss.
He is.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
How about
Unreal.
that
How
guy?
about that guy?
That guy.
Why don't we let that
Why
guy
don't we let that guy go?
developing?
Developing. See?
No, you've said
Like I
that for a long
Like I always
time
talk about.
about the developing. Yeah, no. I love I kind of like them a lot. The Vikings. I
Yeah.
wonder if Jefferson's back. I don't know. He might be getting
Really?
close.
Really?
I feel like he is. Robin, see if you get anything on that as we move on. And then you can obviously jump in. We'll see.
Shoot, I would think
Shoot, I would think
it'd
they'd
be
be
more of
more of a
Maybe they're not.
Even.
Maybe he's not.
even.
Maybe he's just getting close. Maybe he's just getting
Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
spread.
I think the spread would be different.
You would think so, yeah. I like Dobbs though. Dobbs is a smart, obviously, like I said, rocket scientist.
He
Fun to
said he
watch.
won't
Fun to
play
watch.
until he's 100%.
Okay.
He was listed as questionable 3 hours ago.
All right. So that was the whole thing. They were just excited, probably too excited. All right.
Let's
Let's pause for a second.
Okay.
I have a
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
What are they doing with
Justin
Justin
Fields?
Fields?
I would next
What
week.
was that
What was that whole
press
press
conference
conference all about?
Which one? The one with?
He's
He's
doubtful,
doubtful,
Oh yeah.
but he's not
but he's
going
not going to play.
So he's not.
So he's
out.
out.
No, he's
No,
doubtful.
he's doubtful.
That
Right.
doesn't,
That
make,
doesn't
any
make any
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
What's the games?
I don't know why. I thought he was going to play this week. I was shocked he did not play. It's a good question. They are such a mess. I don't know what to say.
Are they
Are they holding it out
to
to
trade him?
trade him?
Or
Or at the end of the season?
I know. They,
Hopefully
Well,
he
hopefully he doesn't get hurt.
that's a real good question. He's got to play this upcoming week. I mean, I would assume he plays. If he doesn't play this week, then
He
yeah,
doesn't
He
play
doesn't
yet.
play
and
yet, and that's what's going on.
something's going on weird
Yeah.
because he's ready. He looked ready.
I just
I
last
just
thought
thought
that
the
Eberflus
Eberflus
was
was
weird.
weird.
Very weird guy. Last night he was really weird at halftime when he talked. The halftime interview he came out
Oh, yeah.
smiling like the Joker, and he said, "I got things up my sleeve," and then nothing happened. I was like, "What do you mean you got things up your sleeve?" I was expecting something. They did nothing.
So what'd
So
you
what you
have
have
up
up your
your sleeve?
sleeve?
Yeah,
What do you
What
got
you
up
got
your
up your
sleeve?
sleeve?
yeah, I know. He's a lunatic.
How's
How's
that?
that all about?
Oh my god, that is the worst organization that I've seen in sport. They're so bad. Guys are getting taken out by the FBI. They're harassing everyone. I mean, what a circus! It's like Animal House way back. If you guys remember that movie from the 70s.
Oh, I love it.
It's a mess. Speaking of mess, and I don't understand this team, guys. The Packers are 3-5. That's fine. At the 5-3 Steelers, they are bizarre. I know. You know what? TJ Watt might be better than his brother. This guy's unbelievable.
That
That
guy's
guy's
just
just
in
in
the
the
team.
team.
I have
I have him on my
fantasy
fantasy
team.
team.
How do they
He's-
win?
he's what-
They can't play. Oh, they're so bad.
What is
What
it?
is this?
Have we
Have
heard,
we heard any news on George
Pickett?
Pickett?
Yeah,
We're
We're not
Pickens?
picking Pickens.
there's a problem with him over there. I
Did
don't.
he
Pack his
pack his
shit.
shit and leave?
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, I know. There's a problem with Pickens. There's a whole. That's what I mean. They're 5.
Hey, dude, I
Hey,
don't
dude,
know
I don't
how
know how
he plays
he
this
plays
week
this week
after what
after what all went down
that
after that game.
I know. And I think he will. I think
I
he's
haven't
I
gonna-
haven't heard anything about it.
No. I'm not understanding how they're 5-3 is just stunning. They're the worst 5-3 team I've seen. I mean, just offensively is so bad. It doesn't matter if it's Trubisky playing. It doesn't matter who's playing. Pickett, whatever his name is. They're just so bad, and they can't even run the ball. Like there's nothing
No.
happening. Like there's no running game because Najee Harris is bad. Jalen Warren.
It's like a waste of the great season
TJ
TJ Watt's
Watt.
having.
Yeah, holy crap. Dude, now Green Bay's +3 going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's going to be 6-3.
Yeah.
Wow. And that whole division is 6-3. Everybody, other than because I think the Browns are 5-3. Would you guys?
They're going to be one of those big Tigers.
Would you bet this game, guys?
Hold on.
I-
Green Bay's got a good defense still. They still do.
I just
Like Pittsburgh's defense better.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. It's only we
I
got.
like Pittsburgh, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got it at 3. That's probably easy to cover. Green Bay's not good. I know that. They got a good defense, but their offense is just as bad as I'm saying Pittsburgh's is
Right.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go with Pittsburgh in that one. We'll give that one out. Here's a good game, and wow, is CJ Stroud pretty good. The 4-4 Houston Texans are at the 5-3 Cincinnati Bengals, who seem to be without Hubbard and Higgins this week. Houston is +6.5 on my end. I want to get what you think of this, Scott. What do you think of this game?
On
Okay, I'm.
So, dude, I
Dude, I
really
really
like
like
the
the
Houston
Houston
Texans.
Texans.
Yeah, we all.
Plus
Plus
6.
6.
Quarterback.
Quarterbacks.
I'll take
I'll take
plus
plus
6.
6.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud's one of the best rookies we've seen. Rookie season is unbelievable.
One of the most quiet record-breaking rookies.
And last
Right?
week, he had 32 seconds, drove him down the field to win. I mean, it was
I watched it.
Yeah.
I was impressed, man.
He's good.
The
It's
Bengals
Like effortless for him.
There could be a Bengals letdown, right? I mean,
I'm expecting it.
they might have
They
to.
shouldn't have. Buffalo shouldn't have lost.
Right.
Their patchwork defense was holding that offense back.
They didn't score in the second half.
Yeah.
You
You
just couldn't get out of
their own way.
Yeah, I think Houston, could they win outright? Maybe. That'd be something if they did. My gosh.
Wow.
But I don't know.
I can see him winning.
Could see it. But 6.5 or 6 is nice to have.
Yeah.
In this one.
But yeah,
I think so.
I'm
I'm
not
not
going
going
money.
All right, well, here's a good one. Because everyone in this division's got a winning record. The 5-3 Cleveland Browns that I have at plus 6.5 are at the 7-2 Baltimore Ravens, and this has always been a rivalry ever since Cleveland left for Baltimore. What do you guys? Is Baltimore? Is this easy? No, I don't think.
Give me the
6.5.
Yeah, I think I had
Division
Division rivals are always going to play tough.
division rival Browns
I'll
defense.
Always take points.
Yeah, they're the best in the league defensively.
Especially when it's 6.5. They got a great defense.
Yeah, I think you're right. Right when
That's
you
a
say
lot of
Robert,
points.
That's a lot of
that's
points.
a lot of points for a game that should be defensive
Close.
heavy and close. And,
Right.
yeah, we'll go with the Browns. Getting the 6.5. That seems easy. So that does your 1 o'clock games. Now, some 4 o'clock games aren't that great, but well, the one could be interesting. Here's one. I don't know if you guys have any feeling on this 4 o'clock game. The 4-5 Atlanta Falcons are minus 1.5 at the 1-8 Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, Jesus.
Kyler Murray's there, and I think James Conner. More importantly, James Conner's back probably than Murray. I don't think I picked this game, guys, but if you can, someone could talk me into it, maybe. I don't.
You'd have
You'd have to pay me to watch it.
Yeah, you'd have to. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah,
I have 0 interest.
yeah, I can't pick it.
I don't like it because Arizona could be
They could play well. Who knows?
improved, or they could be a bigger shit show.
Yeah,
Right.
they really need They need the first pick overall too. They need to get what they
Yeah.
need to get and move Murray because that was just a big. Obviously, I don't even know where you put Murray. I don't know if anyone wants. I don't know what happens to him.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know
I don't know why
anybody
anyone
would
would
want
want him.
I know you couldn't. You'd have to have him and like as a backup, which is wild. And see, maybe there's something that didn't get discovered in Arizona. I don't know,
Right.
but you sure as hell couldn't say I want him to start the season for me. So,
Right.
Right.
all right, how about this one? This is interesting, and this is giving me a problem this game because I think I can't believe the Lions at 6-2 are favored all the way in LA against the Chargers, who are 4-4. I see Detroit minus 2.5. What do you guys?
I
I got some great numbers too.
Okay. You got a -3? Okay, we'll go with that. Talk me into what you guys think because on first look, I'm thinking Chargers, but what do you guys think?
Give me
Detroit until they prove me wrong.
Right.
I just
I
picked
just
them
picked them
number 4 in the power
power
rankings.
rankings.
They should
They should definitely beat the
Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. What about you, Robin? Do you think the Lions beat the Chargers?
Yeah.
You guys like them on the okay. I'll
I
give it.
like
I like
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go with the Lions. Next up, terrible game, but my God, the Giants at 2-7. We got
I
them
knew that.
plus 17 with DeVito at quarterback against Dallas, who's 5-3. Here's what I usually do with this, Scott and Robin and stuff. I generally will go with the big number. I'll go with Dallas. I think they win the game 24-0 or something.
Probably.
yeah.
So I like Dallas in this. Lay it.
I
Lay the
love
game.
Dallas.
Yeah. I think I can't see the Giants scoring
Me neither.
Me neither.
more than 3. So all right, we like Dallas. You like Dallas?
Yes.
Everything all right over there?
Hmm?
I saw that was Dominique, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Yeah, I'm curious if everything's yeah. Okay, good. All right, the next one. The Commanders are 4-5. They are going out to Seattle, who's 5-3. The Commanders are plus 6.5. What do you guys think?
I don't know
I
what
don't know what
Commanders
Commanders
can
teams
show
will
up.
show up.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
You know,
they're very
they're very
inconsistent.
inconsistent.
They just gave away everything they had.
Well, yeah, both of their pass rushers gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it
for Seattle.
Yeah, I would.
I think
they bury him.
You would think there'd be a point because I thought last week they even played better than I expected.
Right.
Yeah.
And after losing, I mean, they just basically told you to give up when you get rid of Young. And why does this number keep calling and it won't stop? I actually have there's an 800. It just will not stop calling over and over. And you know what's funny? Verizon has this spam thing, and it doesn't matter. They don't care. It's supposed to stop spam. It ain't stopping it.
Really?
Yeah, unstoppable. They're just unstoppable. They're a machine. I'm like the Bears defense. I can't do anything about it. They just are knocking me into next week. All right, at 8:20, interesting game. The 4-4 Jets are at the 4-5 Raiders. Does anybody here have a line on that game? What do you got?
I got
the Raiders +1.
Raiders +1. The Raiders are so happy. Did you see all that? How they had that meeting and Antonio Pierce and Josh McDaniel they just buried him and then they fired him and they were dancing. They had
that was about as embarrassing.
Yeah.
As Latavius Murray called players only meeting on a team he's been on for like 6 months.
Yeah. But the Raiders, man, I think the Raiders are happy now. They were very happy.
I like the Raiders.
I kind of like the Raiders in this one.
Yeah, I do too.
I think
Max
Crosby's going to make somebody's life hell.
And AOC is their starter now. So we'll see what he's got to offer.
Yeah.
But I just can't believe I'd never seen that before because I saw the practice after and they were literally dancing. They were smoking cigars.
Yeah.
After the stupid win last week, but they are 4-5, so they're still in the hunt. Okay, so we got Vegas. Now the Monday night game. Denver is +7 that I have at 3-5. They beat the Chiefs, so obviously they only give up 9 points against the 5-4 Bills in Buffalo. I'm going to leave this to Scott for you because I've gone with Buffalo and they're kind of burning me. So what do you think about them this week and the possibility of covering this?
I'd pick the Broncos +7.
You like the 7?
I just think they'll keep it tight. Because if they change the game plan, every game's going to be down to the wire.
Yeah, it makes sense. And you're going to know. Yeah,
7 points, a lot of points with the way the Bills are playing.
And let me get it to 8. That'd be beautiful. Or 7.
Yeah.
Let the public jump. Denver has played better.
6.
Yeah. Denver has played better, right? I mean, they've looked
good.
Defensively. I mean, obviously,
they have a good
defense.
Eventually Sean Payton's going to wear, he is good. So he kind of, yeah, there's Denver. All right. We're going to say Denver.
Josh
versus tendencies on his sleeves.
Yeah.
Not hard to figure out.
I can't wait to see what that is. One team, your team, the Bills, their offseason is going to be very, very interesting and very entertaining to see what they do because there's so much kind of to be done on a team that is so close. So it's weird. It's really strange. You don't see that often, but there's not. First off, I think you're firing the offensive coordinator, right? You're doing that.
I doubt it happens.
And if you don't, if McDermott won't, it's up to Bean, I guess. But no, yeah.
McDermott acknowledged that he knows why everybody's frustrated.
Right. And I noticed
he's not going to do nothing about it.
I noticed Allen made the comment after the game, and it was just a simple comment, but a little different than normal when he said, "I just play."
We're running the plays that are called.
Yeah, and I thought that was interesting. A little different, little frustrating.
Yeah. That was a dig.
They kind of just got to let him.
Let the guy play.
With the defense, you got to score though. I mean, you just got maybe you pick your spots, but do it. Don't just do it once.
At least get up by 21 points. Don't run
whatever you want.
Right. I mean, their defense is tough, but it's not that. There's still guys up there that can get pressure. I don't know. I don't know why they're not getting pressure anymore. But
all the pressure we had at the beginning of the season is gone.
It's weird.
All those guys got problems. Disappeared.
He was so good. I can't remember what game it was where he might have.
I love Joseph.
Yeah,
I love having him. He's a beast. That guy.
Yeah. And Leonard Floyd disappeared. But this is Leonard.
He's
Floyd.
hurt.
He's hurt. That's Leonard
Floyd.
Floyd. there's Leonard Floyd for you, because it's a shame, because he should be ridiculous, the size and the speed he has.
He's playing good.
He reminds me of Robert Quinn, who aggravated me with the Bears. Well, Floyd the Bears drafted Floyd, and stupidly, well, maybe he did good.
I can't believe what a step back Floyd's taken.
Yeah,
huge step back.
So we are. I think we're done for NFL. We got a lot of games. We like New England. We like Jacksonville, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Houston, and Cleveland with the points. We like Detroit on the road, Dallas to bury the Giants, Seattle, the Raiders +1, and Denver getting points in Buffalo on Monday Night Football. Let me give you some college, guys. I have 4. Tonight, there's a game that I like. UNLV, I think it hasn't started yet. -5.5 against Wyoming, and here's why I like it. Wyoming cannot stop the run. They're number 95 against the run in all of college football, and UNLV averages 200 yards a game. So I kind of like UNLV to. And UNLV has played everyone well. I think the only time they lost to Michigan. I mean, and they were kind of hanging on there in a little bit. So UNLV tonight, I believe it's got to be tonight. I don't think it's tomorrow against Wyoming. I like Michigan -4 at Penn State tomorrow. I think all this stuff with Harbaugh only makes Michigan more angry and just feeds into the whole thing. I just Michigan against the world type situation. Free Harbaugh. I like Michigan -4.
I like Michigan -4 as well.
Yeah, I do like. Well, here's another one. I like Georgia -10 against Ole Miss, and Ole Miss is number 9 in the country. I think Georgia's gonna take care of them. And then I like Washington -9.5 against Utah in Washington. And real quick, guys, the top 4 in the playoff, and it doesn't matter who's 1, 2, or it really don't. It's just got to be in the top 4. Is Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, Florida State, with Washington at 5, who's 9-0. Oregon, Texas, Alabama, Ole Miss, and Penn State are all 8-1. And think about how it could change, right? Things could change so easily tomorrow if Penn State beats Michigan. And Washington's really just waiting at 9-0.
Yeah.
Florida State plays Miami tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
But Miami's weird. I don't know what to say about them.
I thought about taking Miami, but
how many points are they getting? I don't even know.
It was like 10.
They're only 10? See, that's the problem. Only 10. Well, after they lost, who the hell? Remember what they did? And I can't even remember when they wouldn't take a knee and he fumbled and they lose.
Yeah.
I'd have fired him, man. That was just terrible. Swear to God, that was so dumb. Whatever. All right, Scott. So we've got a good lineup of picks for the people. We like some college. Is there any one game that you talked about just before we go that you would say is your favorite? Anything on the board that you thought was
the Dallas game?
That was what I was going to say. It's funny you say I like Dallas a ton with Danny.
Really gonna do this?
The dog's getting you?
Yeah, she woke up.
The cat just woke up. See her come over and meow at me, screaming for nothing. All right, guys. I'm glad you're back, Scott. Happy to have you back.
Hey,
thanks, buddy.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks, Rob.
You got any more vacations coming? I'm just joking.
No, I'll be at the game on Monday.
Are you going to be there Monday? Oh, good.
Yep.
We can go to your. I think on your Facebook page you were videotaping. I think walking to the stadium.
Yeah, because I want to show everybody how beautiful the city was.
It looked incredible.
Yeah.
Man, there's nothing like having an arena. If you can get that stadium like Pittsburgh, downtown, or Cleveland even is sort of downtown.
It's so convenient and it flowed pretty easy.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we get out of here, Scott? So I will be talking to you on the weekend. I'll post all of our picks for everyone. And
I'll be giving you that.
All right. We'll be back next week for week 11 of the NFL and week 12 of college. All right, Scott. Have a good weekend.
Okay, man.
You too, buddy.
Bye, Robin.
Everyone out there, take care. We'll see you next week.